The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.
Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
Mike Zullo, head of the cold case posse, a detective, is here with us. I want to take a few calls because we've got to end this transmission. I apologize to folks who've been holding. But you just made a powerful statement during that break. But please say that again.
Well, we were talking, and I want to leave the impression, look, not everything is lost, Alex. You know, America right now is in deep. But I believe in the end, America is going to prevail. And I believe that the majority of Americans are God-fearing, Constitution-loving people. And I think to our benefit, we are slow to pick up arms, and I hope it never comes to something like that. We need to defend our Constitution now, bring back our liberties, and the only way you do it is you're going to have time in 214 and 216 to make the changes. And you have to get engaged on who am I going to elect and what is their podium? What are they standing on? What are they telling me they're going to do?
Absolutely.
And when they don't do it, you call them out on it and you change them out. Term limits would have solved a lot of this in Congress. If we had term limits, you couldn't get dirt and blackmail people because they're here and gone. So I think that this next 2 election cycles, and everybody says very important. No, these are critical. These are critical.
Matt Drudge says everything is 2014.
I think he's right. I think I never heard that from him, but I think he's right. I think it all hinges on 2014.
And it's so sick that this Democratic mafia is so bad. I've never been lesser of two evils. But it's clear they are making their move with Obama. The power structure behind things, they're making their move.
Yeah. And you could see, like you said earlier, it's an escalation. It's happening. There's so much news out there that it hits you, and it hits you so fast. And they are training Americans to settle for a 45-second to 1-minute news flash, some YouTube video, and you think you understand it all, and they bang you with something.
Exactly. And see, I've gone through this for a long time, but I don't know if I can say it on air, but I get the phone calls, and they don't do it a lot now because they know it doesn't really work. It makes me work even harder, and gets my wife upset, and she gets behind me even more. But, you pick up the phone, and you're making a call and somebody's breathing on it. You said that's happened to you.
It's happened on my cell phone numerous times.
And they want you to know. People go, oh, you're hearing beeps and breathing. That's not how wiretaps work. No, they want you to know they're sitting there on your phone.
My cell phone once, I was driving down the street. I'm going to make a telephone call, and not even in the ringing stage yet. And I hear what sounds like a police radio come over my cell phone. I thought I had my radio with me. And I look in the car. It's not in the car. It was coming over my cell phone, and then it clicks off. Then into the call. The breathing. One sounded like someone sneezed. That there was nobody else on the phone but me. It was just really some weird stuff.
Well, no, wait till they tell you. They'll always wait till a family member's in the hospital or something. and this has happened to me and my wife. That's when you really know how evil they are. Yeah. And they call up and go, your husband's got me pregnant. My wife's like, I know this is bull. That's right. I hope your dad dies in the hospital right now.
Oh, God. My wife's not going to fall for that.
Yeah, but it's incredible.
Yeah.
Because her dad had just gone to the hospital. Yeah. And they did it. It's like they're listening. Wow. And they wait till that emotional moment trying to make you melt down.
Wow.
I promised to do these calls. We'll do one more segment overdrive, 12 minutes. How's that sound? And then we'll go shoot for Obama deception. I don't want to wear you out here, but I get the idea you can talk quite a bit. Man, at least we're not buying the propaganda. At least we're alive. Do you really feel alive doing the right thing, though?
It's taxing. I'm sure you know that. It's taxing. It's something that in your heart you have to do. And it would be so easy not to.
It's a compulsion, though.
It is.
Could you control yourself and not do the right thing?
No. I have to do the right thing. I have to. I have to do what I believe in my heart is right, what I could lay my head on the pillow and know at least I tried to do something with it. I may not succeed, but at least I know I gave it everything I could give it.
Well, that's powerful, but it's like a good slavery to doing the right thing, because I am not in control of myself. I realize, and it's almost embarrassing to say, they could have guns to my kids' heads, and I might BS them and say, okay, I'll sell out, but I know I really wouldn't. I would turn right. I can't sell out. And that is a really weird feeling. We'll be right back with the final segment in Overdrive with our guest. We're going to give you the website mcso.org. Get behind the Cold Case Posse. It's run by a great guy. It's great meeting him in person. We'll be right back. Introducing.
The only people who don't want to disclose the truth are people with something to hide.